Just ride all the way to the rainbow's end. Just ride, and we'll never turn our backs again.
Okay, so we've got a pretty good run all the way through until we get to the next granite rock we've got to take a look at. And yeah, so there's a wheat bin on the left, so that's about the only thing of interest along here. And so I'll catch you when we get there. So this is one of the big receival points for the grain. This is where farmers cart their wheat and other grains. And we get in there, and has a weigh bridge and a sample. They sample it, weigh it, and then put it in different stacks depending on what type of grain and what grade it is. So some of these you can actually weigh things. They're actually still on. I don't know about this one. What do we got? Is it on? Doesn't look like you can see in there. No, they shut it. Sometimes they have a window in there. I'm not sure if they use this one anymore. Some of these have closed down. So we come from over here and we've just ridden here, and this is the dam, and this is the area where you fill up. So what they've done here, they've pretty well got every size cam lock, and you just pull up and cam lock straight on and suck straight out of that pipe. So that's just a very simple and easy way to do it. And then you must have to fill something in here. It's an honor system, and you put your how much you've got. So the farmers around here, Eiflers, Capelli, different people have been getting water, and it's just an honor system. So there's already a truck, we'll use that. Looks like someone's already had a look just recently. And this looks like really good water, so you'll be able to, yeah, this is really clear. And you can see where all the little walls that they've put up come out at that area there, and the suction pipes are probably hooked up, or the outlet pipes are hooked up to these floats. There's a couple of inlets there. So this is how you get water out in the Wheatbelt off all these rocks. We'll go and take a look and see if there's any tracks around the bottom of this. Look at those rocks, some caves and boulders up here. See them all perched here. You wonder how they got here. Look at that plant growing out the side of the rock. Dirt gets caught in there for that to work. It looks like that one there never made it, but he tried. He grew for a while to get that big. There's a cave in there. Let's go around the other side and have a look. So there's caves in here. There's a cave in here. Just going to take a look. There we go. That's the hornet's nests. Another cave up here, a bit higher up. A bit hard to get in with all the bike gear. I think that's a pony. Yeah, over there, look. I think I found one. Just going to take a look. So I don't know if this is coming out, but there's a line there, a couple of lines, there's a line there. There's something here in red. And there's some more stuff down here. And then that there's been scratched in, I'd say, with charcoal. There's some red stuff up there. That's definitely looks like some indigenous cave painting to me. Oh yeah, there's some there. So that's been scratched in by someone else, that's modern. This one here, that definitely looks older. That's the sort of thing, this red here, it definitely looks like indigenous cave painting. Probably don't know, can't work out what it is anymore, but how cool is that? Okay, I'm going to get a photo of that. Oh, we'll hop out of here, I haven't found any more. Okay, there we go. So in that cave there, and there's another one down there, looks like a giant egg. And you can see there the wall that catches the water for the water supply dam. Bits of broken rock. From up here you can see from a fair way around, that's looking south, that's looking west, and then north with the highest point. And it looks like there might be a bit of a track goes up through there. I'd say it's the continuation of that farmer's track. But yeah, I've never actually been up on here. So I'm wondering if I can get down here. That looks pretty steep. So maybe I'll go back to where I came in. I think I can get through it over the top of here. But yeah, very interesting. Definitely worth having a look at. Whoop, bike's here. We'll just tootle down there. Alrighty, that is a little bit of Mount Hampton. It's a decent sized rock. If I didn't have all the bike gear on and that, you need to come out in a car, and if you want to really do a good explore on foot, so you don't have to wear all your riding gear. It's probably one of the downsides of wearing all the riding gear is yeah, it's just not very comfortable to walk around unless you keep on getting undressed all the time, and I don't usually worry about doing that. Okay, we will head south from here. Might call into one more place, don't know if I'll video it for today. So I'm now heading due, well, a little bit southeast, but pretty well due east, and off the end of this road is actually Mount Holland and the Holland track. So you get to the end, which is just over that hill, and just the other side is that track that anybody in WA knows about. And also out that way is an old World War II plane crash, a Vultee Vengeance. And when we were kids, we used to come out and collect the bullets, 303 bullets out of the machine gun belts, and they're all pretty well gone now, and a fire went through and they all exploded. But there's still bits of the plane there, still all the fuselage pieces, and it's all pretty broken up. But yeah, a little bit of old wartime history for this part of the Wheatbelt. It's I'm just going out here. I actually know some people out here, so I'm just going to go and see if they're home and just call in and say g'day. But there's a little bit of shearing sheep. If I've got enough, I'll put some in. And we're just heading back to base camp. Sun's going down, just trying to get back before the sun goes all the way down and it gets to be kangaroo time. Make sure no one's coming. Before I actually sign off, if you can see, that's some real angry sky up there, so I might actually be riding into rain. My camp's only just over here a bit. But looks like when you look out there, we're going to get wet. We're going to get wet. Good morning, adventurers. So I'm heading out of camp, and this time I went north yesterday. This time we're going south. You can probably see it, there's a rock there where I'm going to start at, and then I'm just going to explore just this south area and Hyden. Oh, there's a kangaroo. That's what you've got to be careful of. Hyden is, well, might actually end up down there. We'll see, but so that's what we're going to do. Keep an eye out for kangaroos because it's that time of the morning. So let's get on. We've just got a little tiny bit of bitumen because this is the main Hyden road that heads north. Okay, on our way. So up here at this corner Oh yeah, there's a sign there now. That's new. But here we turn in. People here. Yeah, look at that. Okay, oh, let's go and take a look. So first stop, we're here at Anderson Rocks, and there's actually, if you can see, some guys here, and there's some guys over there as well. So there's a few people here. It's the first time I've actually seen people at one of these rocks. So there's quite a few here. Now, this was sort of a bit unknown years ago, but they've put a road in here and put some signs on it, so obviously people can easily find it now. There's some nama holes over the back here, and apparently the guy who I was talking to said there's some echidnas over the back here as well. See if we can find them. There's a couple of the guys heading off. Oh, that's a 80 series cruiser turned into a ute with a camper. And what's the other one? That looks like a Colorado. Someone's put these rocks up like that. Made a little cairn. Oh look, there's a little thing in there. Check that out. What's that? Get that out without destroying anything. There you go, it's a little, don't know what that is. Like a geocache, but it was in here, so we'll put that back for the next person. It's just someone's just made that up. Okie dokie, we're going to head back to the bike. Just went for a walk over this rock. We'll head back to the bike and look at see where these tracks go. So let's do that. That's not it. We go here. Here we go. So right here there used to be a house. The toilet's still standing. Let's go and take a look. Here we are at this house. This is a house I used to live at when I was real small, maybe 5, 6, maybe even a bit younger. The house is all gone. The sheds are still here. They're still standing. The toilet, the outside toilet's still standing, and the barbecue and that. But yes, it brings back a lot of memories. I remember climbing up that tree. My bedroom was just there. There was a lawn there. Shed over there where we used to do some work. One interesting story, I remember when Dad and Mum were working in that shed, and we only just had the phone on. Obviously phones and that didn't make it out here until much later, and it was a big red phone, the old style with the rotary dial, and it rang, and there was a big race, and Dad won because he jumped over that fence and Mum went through the gate and didn't get there quite in time. So yeah, just interesting the things you remember. So I'm going to take a look around and yeah, see what other memories come back. This here was my room. Lounge room was here. Kitchen was over here in that corner. There was a laundry, I think. Yeah, the laundry was up this end of the veranda. The toilet's still standing, and a barbecue there and a tank stand. And then this was all sort of garden. It's now been all overtaken. There's a climb up this tree here and this tree over here when I was little. There was a chook yard out the back there. Let's take a look in this. Door's fallen off. Yep, that's the toilet. Well, there you go, little tour of some place I stayed at or lived at when just a small kid. Okay, on the road. We'll head out here east for a while, and when we come across something, I'll bring you back in. So I'm not going to take the helmet off, but I'm just going to show you this. These drums are actually part of the original firefighting system from out here. There used to be basically three. There's only two there in the sleeper, but there'd be like three, a sleeper, and then three from memory. And they were sort of always kept full of water in the summer, and that was the water supply. And they were often on corners, like this is the corner of an intersection. This was once just a T-road. They've now seemed to have put two in, but and these things were here full of water in the summer, ready to go. And seems like a fairly feeble effort for these days, but you know, back then even having a firefighting pump was probably a bit of a luxury. But yeah, that's what these are. So if you ever see drums like this on the side of the road and wondering what they're there for, that's originally what they were there for. Okay, I don't know whether I'm going to go that way or that way. I might, what's the time? Yeah, I might go, I don't know. I'll get back on a bike and I'll think about it. So I think I'm going to head south down to a rock that I know is down here a little way and see what's there. And then if I get a chance, I might come back this way. So that's what we'll do. So just turned south, and this should take us, where am I? Oh, we'll have to do another little dog leg. Take us into this other rock, I think. So there's a little way to go. So there's a big rock in here. I just passed this. I think this is the track into it. So what I'm looking for is one of these has a hall, like an old music hall as part of it, as part of the thing around the rock. So I think it's this one. This doesn't look like a... Oh, there's been a bit of traffic in here, but it's not super well used. There's a creek. Oh, here we go. There's someone here. What's going on? It's being used. Camping here. Well, there you go. Oh, I'll go see what's here. So there's some guys here just come out for the weekend, like me. But only the second time this trip off Sandpeel. But yeah, this was a hall built in the 60s, they say. Those people are locals. A maypole. These are actually pretty rare, these maypoles. There's I only know of 3 that I've seen. One, this is one at Mount Walker School, and I saw one at Bullfinch. But the Mount Walker School and this one are sort of better quality than the one at Bullfinch. But yeah. And the kids would obviously come out here and well, the parents were in there and just play around here. So pretty interesting history. There's actually a shack over here. I'll go and see what that's about. Oh, looks like there's an old basketball ring there. What was this? Like a dressing room or something. Oh, shower, that's what that is. Shower and a bit of a dressing room and a mirror. A bit bizarre to have it here. And if you have a look, there's all concrete, it's all permanent. Oh yeah, there's a hot water system there. Made out of the old 44-gallon drum. It's a bit old school. This door's open. What's in here? Not much. Not much in here. What's? Oh, look at, oh, tennis one. Must have had. Oh, maybe there's badminton. They might have played badminton in here. This looks like a badminton court. That's what that is. And these are really old chairs. There's hardly any light in here, but really old theatre style chairs. Would have been a place to come, play badminton on the weeknights or possibly during the weekend. I doubt if it's been used for a long time. Oh, let's go and take a look at something else. Oh, I'm just going past the bike. There's an old motor shed here, so you can see this here, and the lights just twitched on. So you wouldn't twitch that on if it was 240. So this will be the old 32 volt system from back in the day, and they would have had an old 32 volt generator here, which meant you had to have 32 volt light globes and 32 volt kettles. Everything was 32 volts, and it quickly got changed out for 240 when the 240 Jennies came in. Oh yeah, there she is, old Lister. I think it looks like a Lister. Big gen set on there, and that would probably be a 32 volt gen set. Well, I guess if this still goes, I reckon they still use this. They're probably keeping it going. How cool's that? There's the cable down to the switch box here. Let's have a look at those gauges. So this is an old single cylinder, but what does this tell us here? Volts. Oh, it goes up to 200, maybe it is 240. No, it can't be. Maybe it is. And there's an amp gauge. So it's definitely not a 32 volt gauge. So maybe they have changed it out, or maybe they're just twitching the wires on the 240. What does this here say? Yeah, 220, yeah, it's 4.5 kilowatt, 220, so it is 240 volts, so they just twitch those. So I don't know if that would pass inspection. Twitching on the globes just across the wires like that. Yeah, they just twitched them across, so they've just done that with 240 volts. Well, there you go. What you could get away with in a day. I bet you it's not up to code these days. Oh, well, let's go back on a bike and we'll go take a look around. So I'm just at this T road, so this is where I've got to turn right. There's some gates there, but I'm pretty sure you can go through there. You just, yep, you can't go like onto the rock itself. So we'll just bang that open. The front tyre. Can I do it with the front tyre? There we go. Get to here, then I can push it. And then up in here there is that dam. No camping. See, there's an old trough here that would have been fed from the dam. The dam is up there. We're about, I don't know what it would be, 30-40 k's, I think about northeast of Hyden at the moment. So I'm going to head that way and then probably go up the middle through Molker's Cave, and then there's a road, the gravel road that goes up through the sort of directly north from there. I'll use that. So that's where I'm at. I might go through Hyden just to get a drink or something since I'm so close, and then head back to base. But yeah, you can see this is a pretty big rock. You can see this line here goes all the way to some big tanks, and they keep some big tanks full further down on the road before the gates. We'll probably go past those, but I'll show you this. That there, I'm pretty sure, was a dirt ramp. They may have blasted this, I don't know, but there's a dirt ramp to get the material up to make this dam. And then that's still there. You can see it here. And there's a pile of it here. There might actually be a description up here, so we'll go and see. You can see the back wall just there. Wonder how much is in here. It hasn't had a lot of rain out here the last few months, but it doesn't take much to fill it either. Oh, that's pretty well full. Not far from the top, not far from the spillway. And that would be some of the best water that you'll get. You can see the natural cave there, and then they've just cemented around the front to create a dam. I don't know how deep it is. Let's see what this sign says. No, it's just a water authority sign. It's fenced to stop animals falling in. We're at the top of the dam, and if you have a look, they could have extended that wall and made it hold a lot more. Hyden will be over there somewhere. That's the back wall. I don't know how deep it is on the bottom. There might be an information sign down the bottom here. I didn't see anything, but there was one sign, I didn't read it. We'll go take a look at that. Maybe that's got some information. We're at the bottom. Okay, let's get going for the way. Get organised for the way back. I think Hyden will be next, unless we come across anything else of interest. Okay, let's get the camera back in and we'll be on our way. See if this sign has anything on it. Oh, no, don't know, doesn't say too much. There's that old trough. Okay, well, we'll head off. This will bring us back out on the where the gates are. Try and pull up that shot. There we go. Didn't have the chain on it, so I'll leave it as I found it. Just see up in the distance the rock that is wave rock. So we're coming in, I think we'll actually go past wave rock on this road. I think, or will we? So yeah, wave rock's just here, then Hyden, and then we're going to shoot up directly north. We'll come back out this way and then we'll shoot directly north past, might go past Malka's Cave, and if I can I'll show you the Aboriginal artwork that's in that cave, because it is outstanding, extremely one of the best places for Aboriginal art in West Australia, I would have thought. There's a lot of it in there. So I went past the Wave Rock Resort and there is a whole heap of cars in here, so I'm wondering what's going on. Let's go and take a look. Have a drive by. This Wave Rock Resort's pretty on the Salt Lake by the look of it. What's all this about? There is a festival. Oh, there's a guy here. I'll put my thing on. So that's a music festival. I didn't even know they had a music festival out here. He said there's about 1,500 people there. So I wonder if they're all 2 metres apart. But yeah, all bands come up from all around the place, sometimes overseas bands, except for this year of course. But that's what that is. I actually didn't even know that that went on. Oh well, we'll keep on going. I'm a bit overdressed for a music festival. So that rock in front there is the rock for Wave Rock. Random car. Just looks busy here. Place to stay away from. Too busy. Look at that. Must be all the camping for the music festival. Tents galore. Town site. Oh no, they've got the police. Waved me through, that's good. The music festival has made things a little more lively. Not that it's lively in here, but there's police around, ambulance people around, lots of caravans. The caravan park was full. Memorial Hall, went to a few do's in there over my time. Oh, there's some bloody adventure riders. I might call him and see. You guys heading? Good, good. Similar, doing similar things.
Yeah.
You guys heading back home or you heading out?
We're heading out.
To?
We're going to do part of the Holland track.
Well, I was just talking to those couple there. They were just touring around. Police are behind me. Police are still pulling people over. Waving me through. So we turn left up here and we'll head north. There we go. So you can see the rock out here. That is the main rock. There's obviously a lot of tourists, so I expect there to be a lot of people out here. Well, they're all coming back, so hopefully they've all left. But that in there is where Mulca's Cave is, where the Aboriginal artwork is. So we'll go and take a quick look at that before we head north on the gravel. So there's a bit of a legend of Mulca, who used to live in this cave. Something about stealing children. He was cross-eyed, so you can read all that. got it all pretty well set up. Might be hard to see because it's so dark, but up in here there is a bucket load. Yeah, probably can't see it. Let's see if I can get up here. Might be able to see some of it from up here, but you can see there's a handprints all through here. Probably need a bit of a light. Maybe, now it's dark, but maybe you can see those handprints. That's quite a distinctive one. Well, maybe we'll vacate before these people get here.
Người ta có đi cái đó có bằng pin hay gì kìa. Có đèn không? Này nó có cái đèn nữa. Chui rồi. Đứng chu có bình cứ cắt thì mình ăn nhiều ăn.
So I only just made it out. I was just talking to the bus driver. He said that's the local, because I was wondering, I was thinking there's not too many people from overseas coming over, and they're all from Asian descent. And he said it's actually the local Vietnamese community that have decided rather than travel to all hop on buses and come up here, which is really good. Yeah, that's going to be, if that keeps happening, that'll be good for the local economies. But yep, 2 busfuls, 120 some of them. So just made it out in time because there's not room for 120 in there. Okay, we'll get back on the bike. Alrighty. It's a police camera. Alrighty, we will be heading the opposite direction to all those guys. Well, that's pretty well it. I'm heading now, just commuting the back way back to my base camp. So it's just probably, what is it, 3/4 of an hour commuting, maybe a bit more. So I hope the video comes out, and I hope it's worth watching and people get some ideas out of it. And yeah, granite rocks and those sorts of places out in the Wheatbelt are a great place to stay, or sorry, are a great place to stay if you want to camp, but to visit. With that, I'll catch you on the next one, and yeah, have a good one. See you later.